Hey, what's up guys? I hope you're all doing good. Welcome and welcome back to this YouTube channel. My name is Nasto. Thank you so much guys for the love and support. May God bless you all abundantly. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, you're missing a lot. Kindly hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 40,000 subscribers. Guys, it's a beautiful day. We're having some small showers of rain. I think maybe, God willing, it's going to actually start raining. Anyway, I'm coming live from our beautiful and amazing home in a village called Nyabohanse village. Yeah, so welcome all to our beautiful home. Yeah, so in today's video guys, I'm going to be giving you a few updates of our projects that we've just begun. Hey, and I'm seeing Kitty. Hey Kitty, how are you? We've actually started making bricks for our amazing home here. Very soon guys, we're going to start a mega project in our home, and I'm in the process of collecting some construction materials. So some I've bought, we've put them here. We already have the stones, we already have some small amount of sand, we already have like let me say around 80% of the materials needed to begin. So I also started some brick project because the house will not be it will be because most of you have actually been telling me that a 3-bedroom is a good house. So I'm planning on settling for a 3-bedroom. So I've been doing some small research about how many blocks are needed maybe to build a 2-bedroom, a 3-bedroom, things like those. So the 3-bedroom will have some small extra rooms, maybe a study room, which will contain maybe a small library, and the rooms will be a bit bigger because I've always told you that guys, I would love one day to host a few people in our house here, probably this one in the near future, because also people have been saying, hey Nasto, one day if we visit you, where will we be staying? So hopefully this house here, it's a house that has made me like change even how you look at life. And from where I came from, I know I'm also expected to start maybe a business soon, but once we finish this guys, definitely we are going to start also something. I'm still in plans of maybe which kind of business that you can set up in a village. Trust me, our village, very small amounts of businesses can actually go. I've also been trying to ask for suggestions in case maybe someone knows the kind of maybe business someone can do, especially in our village like Nyabohanse. But if you look at most youths, I've been seeing the comments, a lot of people have been saying, hey, you guys, all you do is just think about building houses. Trust me guys, this is something that I've also sat and thought about, and trust me, most of the people who are always in the employment sector, all they ever think about especially is, after this job, maybe after retirement, I'll have to build my house maybe somewhere. And a house is something that is long lasting. You know, you build for generations, for your families and stuff like those. So if you're a youth and you have an opportunity maybe to build something for yourself when you're still young, I think it's one of the best decisions that you can ever make. Yeah, as long as you just plan yourself well and gather your materials slowly by slowly, I think a house is a good thing. A house is something that you'll never go wrong with, because you might maybe go out there, you don't have enough food or enough anything, but at least if you come back home to a good environment, a good home, trust me, there's always that peace of mind. So I don't blame all the youths who are trying to set up maybe something for themselves, because you know, in future again, as our kids now start growing and now start going to school, very few people now will start thinking about maybe houses and stuff like those, because you'll have school fees, you'll have a lot of things to think about. So if you're a young youth and you're able to just build yourself, trust me, there are a lot of people also who are in the big cities. Sometimes now when they want to go back home or with friends maybe during December, some don't even want to go back to the villages because they have not done any investments, they don't have even a house to go and stay there. So it's a bit challenging. So if you are a youth out there and maybe you have an opportunity to buy even a few blocks every month, a few ballast, sand, just try your best, because here trust me, this is a very good place where you can save your money also, because at least you'll be seeing, hey, I had maybe $100 or $1,000 and my money never went to waste. So I decided to buy maybe some bricks or to do something else, something that you can really see. So that's why, because there's so many things that maybe someone can do with the money that you get. You can decide to go maybe to Mombasa, to everywhere, but at the end of the day, guys, you'll come back to the village and all that money will have gone to a waste. So that's why some of us, you see, we try to invest maybe through a house, maybe building a house. I know it's something that maybe will not be bringing money, but it's a place where you can really see where your money is going, and also you can see that, hey, I never had this in my life, and at least now I have it. So that's why most of us, especially for the youths of Nyabohanse, if you look clearly, most try to build something for themselves. And also they don't build like maybe a 1-bedroom, because one, it will just be for me. At least they also try to look at their families, maybe build a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom. So I don't think if a house is really a bad investment. And also, you can decide a house like this, maybe one day you change it into an Airbnb, you start your business there, stuff like those, or you can host people there in case maybe one day you're very low. You can even rent your house, you never know. So anyway, guys, I'm here at home. So we've been collecting a few materials for the stones. I've always told you that I think we are 100% done. So I also bought some blocks here, but mostly these blocks will be for the outside wall, So I'm also trying to make now for the partitioning, which we have already started now our project here. We are making some 1,500 bricks, 10,000 to 15,000 bricks. So today, the past 2 days, I've actually been going through a lot, trying to get the iron sheets for roofing, get the timbers, get the jembes, get the wheelbarrows, get the containers. So it's been a really hectic day, even for me. Even today has been one of those days that I've really gone up and down, just trying to make things work. And I'm glad that at least things are moving. So yesterday, also at home here, you know me, I just try to create ideas, and yesterday we came up with this. So this is just a small idea that I had, because over here when I planted this tree, I wanted this place to have something like a shade, like a sitting area. So what we did yesterday, we built this. It's somehow like a block, so I'm going to find maram from outside the gate, some maram. So I'll come and fill it here so that this place can be now level, and then we plant some grass, and then we can have a very good sitting area, because the only sitting area that we have, which is not enough, is only this. So what I just came up with is, here we'll now fill in the sand, and it will be like that place. So we'll keep the moram here, all this place to be level. We also try to chop this and make it level, and then now we can plant our grass from this place, so that in future we can even put maybe some few seats. We can put a seat there, we can even put another one over here, so people can just sit here and play maybe games, you never know, and also maybe just to relax. So I'm just trying to make more sitting places in our home. So this is the first that I've come up with, you see. So it will just be like this. We levelize all this. If you look clearly, there's a hole over there, but I'll try to find maram. We fill all this place, and then we plant some nice grass, some flowers maybe around, because I saw we had very beautiful stones here. So I decided to create this. Now will be our sitting place before these trees actually become very big, because right now if you look at our trees, they're not big enough to sit under. But at least since we have that, we can now make good use of that place. So actually it's drizzling. Babe and my son, they're not around. They have left to go to our old home. I think they've gone to visit my mother. Yeah, they've gone to visit my mom. and just check on how she's faring. One day I'll introduce you officially to my mom, guys, so just hold on a bit. You see, also this is another sitting area that I did some time back, and our tree is actually very big. It's growing, it's really growing. I know in the next 2-3 months, by April, we'll have this tree now will be big, and here will be a shade. So I wish you could see how, especially in the evenings, we usually have some nice sitting places. So in the near future, if all goes well, this will now be our relaxing area, especially if you come from the house or if there's another house here. So this will be like a chilling spot, especially in the evening when you have your friends and you need now to sit maybe under a tree somewhere. We'll put some nice benches here. We make a nice sitting place. You can have your barbecue, you can enjoy the stories. Yeah, so I'm trying to make some small gardens. There's also another one over here. I've also planted some few trees, but unfortunately one was eaten by what? Termites. So I planted two. I planted this, and I had also planted another one here. So this will also be another sitting area. So I'm trying to create as many sitting areas as possible for environment, just to create recreational areas, because I believe that one day we'll have very many friends in our home, and that is something that I'm looking up to, so that one day when you officially visit our home, you'll even want to sit outside more compared to just sitting in a house. So I'm trying to create some more green spaces for sitting and relaxing. That's why we have like this tree. It's a very beautiful tree. If you have a home, try to look for this tree. Trust me, you'll never go wrong with this. You know me, I love sharing good things. Yeah, and also this, I don't know if one day it will be big, but it seems like it's growing now. It's some type of a palm tree. So it's been down here for a while, but I think it will grow and become big. And also, you know, it's under these trees. So this is how it, under these stones. So I'm hoping that one day when it's officially big, it can also be a good sitting area. Yeah, so I've been away from home since morning, just trying to look for these things, but I can see the guys have already returned them back home. So these ones, actually here we have like two polythene peppers. So these ones, the main job of this is to try and cover the bricks that we'll be making. So I didn't have the money to buy them, so I took this on hire. So I've hired this one, and also I've hired this, so I'll be paying them per day, because buying them is a bit expensive, especially for these bags, because one goes for around 5,000 Kenya shilling. You can imagine, because one, they're using it for covering the bricks that they have made in that day, and the other one is to cover the bricks that have been put aside to dry before they are taken into the main house. So I'll be taking you there to explain much better to you, because today they began their work. So they've also given me some few conditions that we'll be working on, because you provide for them lunch and also you provide for them breakfast. So those are the agreement that we came and agreed upon. So this is the area, because home is here, so at least it's not that far from home. So maybe in the morning we'll be making for them some porridge. Lunchtime we share whatever we are eating together. So this is the piece of land that we are trying to make some bricks. So in the morning they came and cleared all this area, you can see. So they have cleared all this. So all this place will be dug. All this soil will be dug. We have a hilly area here. All this they'll remove maybe tomorrow. They remove all this top grass, and then now we can start work. So today they have begun work. So usually for bricks, the first day you make the soil, then the second day now you make the bricks. So this is the sand that they have prepared. So they have stepped on it. So tomorrow morning they'll begin work officially. So once they make the bricks from this place, they'll be arranging them here. So tomorrow I'll show you everything, how the work begins and how bricks are usually made. So this is the field where now they'll be putting the bricks. Someone is calling, you know. The moment I start videos, people call always. Yeah, yo. Sawa basi. Ai. Enda basi kwa Mama Jose. Yeah, that is Yeyo Kama. He has gone to look for food for our dogs. You know, like every day they eat a lot. And those are the challenges of growing up sometimes, especially if now you are the head of the family. But I'm not complaining. It's a good lesson you're learning about life now, because mostly you have been in your parents' care and stuff. Now when you grow up, you start to feel how your parents used to feel. So as I've said, this now will be the field where they'll be making the bricks, storing them here, and then after a day they put them maybe aside, and then they are arranged inside this barn that we already built. So this one is very big. I think it will hold close to, this one will be able to hold close to 20,000 bricks. But for our case, in case, so I'll try to consider, in case maybe the sand is a lot, the one that we'll get from this place is a lot, more than 10,000 bricks, we can make more. But in case the sand, we don't want again to spoil the piece of land, because we don't want to make a lot of holes each and every place. So we'll try our best to ensure that we still maintain the beauty of the land. So you can even see, so these are their working clothes. I think they have left here. So tomorrow morning officially when they begin work, we'll be able to see. So also today there's a very big progress of my sister's place, the house that we are building. You know, we began roofing two days ago. So yesterday they also did some roofing, and also yesterday there was a birthday sponsored by one of you. She's called Victoria. Happy birthday to you. So thank you so much. The kids really enjoyed so much. They shared the videos with me, so I'll have to send them to Victoria, who was the person that stood or supported the children's home to do their birthday. I was really happy. Unfortunately I did not manage to go to the place because I had a lot of things. There are so many things that I'm taking care of, so being sometimes in every place at once, it's a bit tricky. But the birthday was amazing. I watched the videos, so I'll also be sharing the channel's name so that you guys can also go and check how the birthday was. So I want to take you to my sister's place. We go and check on the progress of the work there, and then we can continue. Yeah, here we are heading there to my sister's place. So guys, I was also, I wanted to ask, they always say that asking is knowing. So in life, what should be the priorities of people, especially for, let me just say, human beings? How should the needs be aligned? Mostly for us, like the young youths, as you grow, you always think about maybe after you finish school, you get your job, maybe you build a house, or you get married, you build a house, you maybe buy a car and things like those. But I think business is one of the best investments that any youth or any human being can actually come up with. But sometimes also business really requires a good plan, very good plan, so that you don't get maybe disappointed in time. But kindly let us know in the comment section, because I know also maybe there is someone out there struggling with priorities. Yeah, how should life be arranged? What should you get first? After that, again, you move to the next step. After that, to the next step. Because I've been seeing people, especially if we try to look at a YouTuber who also influenced most of us. Yeah. And I believe that's the reason why also most YouTubers in our village here, you'll see at least, and also not just in our village, I'm now seeing a lot of even social media personnels, especially in Kenya here. You will see now, you know, most used to boast about maybe renting a very posh apartment, maybe Nairobi, Kilimani area, or where the rich live. But recently I've started to see that now even these social media people have now started even to build their homes, build their parents' homes, which is a good also change of priority or perspective towards life. Yeah, so I'm seeing here is coming. He had gone to look for dog food, but unfortunately he has not found it. Yeah, kama ye. Umekosa chakula? Nimekuwekea kwa nyumba huko chakula. Yes, how are you?
I'm fine, brother.
You look sad. What is happening?
Happening is good.
Vipi mpaka wapi? Ile mama amemwaga mahindi. How?
Sijui. Hello guys, welcome Nasto YouTube channel.
Yeah.
My name is Yo kama hiyo. Unajua?
Yes.
Kwanza nimefurahi sana.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu siku zote walishanizoea kuniona mazingira nyumbani.
Yeah.
Sawa. Sasa hivi
nipo barabarani.
Nipo barabarani.
Yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Naweza nikasema tu kitu kimoja ya kwamba nashukuru Mungu nyumbani tumeamka vizuri salama. Alafu na imani hata nyinyi ndugu zangu mmeamka salama.
Yeah.
Alafu kwa wale ambao hamjisikii vizuri kwa siku hii ya leo, yeo kama yeo, jamani ndugu zangu ningeweza kusema tu ndugu zangu poleni. Alafu kwa wale ambao ni wagonjwa ningeweza kusema ndugu zangu ugua pole. Nasema ni asante na shukuru. Alafu thank you for supporting my YouTubers all. Thank you for supporting my brother Nasto. Thank you for supporting Miss Fule. Thank you. Yani thank you. Alafu kitu ambacho naweza nikasema God bless you abundantly. Pia mimi mwenyewe haina budi kuwashukuru yeye kama yeye. Nasema ni asante kwa wale ndugu zangu wote mnaoipenda kazi yangu yeye kama yeye. Asante. Haina budi kuwashukuru. Alafu pia haina budi kuwashukuru kwa wale ndugu wote mnaonisupport yeye kama yeye. Mimi kitu ambacho naweza nikasema God bless you abundantly. Alafu naweza nikasema nasema ni asante kwa wale ndugu wote mnao support ndugu zangu wa channel ya YouTube, akiwemo Blaza Maro, Blaza Mayuguno, Blaza Nasto, Mabere Musa, Miss Fle, Candigest, Masi Empire, Vanessa James.
Yes.
Nilimwochi nikaona amedondokea Nairobi. Unajua?
Yeah, Vanessa, our niece is in Nairobi now. Go check him out. Yes.
Aliandika wani nini? Nisema tu kichwa changu nisema waga. Lakini naweza nikasema tu ni hivi.
Yeah.
Mimi haina budi nasema ndugu yangu Vanessa, Mungu akusaidie kwa sababu afu hata hapo penye ulipoelekea, japokuwa najua katika maisha kuna changamoto nyingi, mimi nakuombea kwa Mungu wangu, Mungu akutangulie. Alafu hata huko ulikodondokea Nairobi sijaifika, lakini naamini ipo siku moja na mimi nitafika yeye kama yeye.
Yeye kama yeye. Yeah, so chakula nimekusetia hapa.
Alafu ni hivi.
Mimi napanda.
Mimi naomba tu.
Yeah.
Vanessa, Mungu akutangulie. Soma kwa bidii. Kumbuka mama anakutegemea. Hata mimi sitoshe hiyo kama hiyo. Kesho na kesho kutwa ukirudi nitakuomba soda hiyo kama hiyo. God bless you abundant.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, was talking about Vanessa James. She's actually my niece. So he's wishing her the best in her journey, and also is encouraging her to study even more. Yeah, so because the parents depend on her. Yeah. Lots of construction going on. So at my sister's place today we've brought in some actually we are planning, I don't know, I'm not sure if they have brought in the sand, but when I was there in the morning we had brought in ballast, and also I was there in the morning, we did a quotation of electrical appliances, especially the pipes and everything. So we've done that quotation, so hopefully very soon they're going to start working on the electrical parts, and then after that the sun that is going to come, we are now going to start the plastering. So yeah, so mostly those are the things. So unfortunately today also our iron sheets were never enough, so I was really disappointed because we had bought 95 iron sheets, but unfortunately the place that we bought our iron sheets, they were not the standard size, so most of them were short, so it really brought us a lot of problems. So they could not even be enough, you know. Even if it's short even 1 foot, for 100 foot, you know, you'll have lost like 100 feet. For 100 iron sheets you will have lost 100 feet. If every iron sheet has less 1 foot, you can imagine. So we had to add 9 more, you can imagine, 9 more iron sheets. But yeah, we just thank God for the progress. Those are the challenges and some of the expenses that you never know you'll incur, especially if you're doing construction. But thank God, you can even hear the sounds from up there. So I'm sure tomorrow we'll be done 100% with the roofing process, because now we are just doing the final touches. Yeah, the final touches, and then we go on. But I've realized construction is not vegetable, especially if the site is far from your area. It's not easy. Yeah, like it has really drained me so much, because since we started we've not like had a long break. We have tried to really push and try to see how far we can go. Yeah. Poa vipi? So guys are doing harvesting. So towards the end of January, I believe everyone will have finished to harvest their maize. Yeah, I even saw my aunt, they were doing the last harvesting of maize today. They have already harvested, so let's go check what's happening here. I can see from here there's some portions, there are some portions that have remained. Unakata kofia? Oh, na pale? Pale? Oh. So they are cutting the capes. Si ningemaliza kwanza ndio mkate. Damaliza.
Naona basi natoa wewe.
Ah. Haya ndio yanabaki.
Sasa ndio inatoa mbili bara instead of 3 inatoa.
So we are trying to get the covers Yeah, so you can see, so this is the progress. So the only portion remaining, let's go in. I think from inside we'll be able to clearly see the parts that have remained without the roof. You can see, guys, almost the whole house has been roofed. So these portions are what now we are working on, these spaces like this. So they are making they're called somehow like the capes. So the place remaining is only this. They are saying 3 iron sheets will be enough. So but I'm seeing like 1 2 3 4 5, because I'm seeing a lot more than what they are counting. But you know, they're also experts in construction, so maybe they'll be enough. So this is my sister's house. Today is day 3 of roofing, putting the iron sheets, and we've come a long way. We've really come a long way. And also, guys, before I forget, there's a student who some of you are actually sponsoring also to go back to school. He's called Noel Church, and some of you actually contributed towards his school fees. He was home. He had also been sent some school fees to come home, and then some of you came out. We have Mikel, we have For Sky, yeah, and also we have Slim Jones. Thank you so much for coming through to support Noel. Actually, he had been sent school fees. He was home, and the money that was contributed, a total of 15,000, we were able to pay the school fees for Noel Church, and I believe now he's back. He's already back in school. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, so this is the house. Yeah, you can see behind here, everywhere has been roofed. So we just have a few portions like this place here, and also we have the top, just a few minor places that have remained. Also on this side, I think today we are going to complete. Also on this side, we just have some minor spaces. Here there's only that. There's a very small portion over there. Yeah, so you can see, so most of the places have been are almost done. Almost done. Also we had the veranda area, or the porch area. We have also completed the porch. So the next step that we are really working on is to try now and put the floor of the house, the windows. Yeah, because also windows are very expensive, especially windows and the roof are one of the most expensive things in a house. Windows plus the doors. So those are the next steps. So for the ballast, this is what we've brought today. I think this is good ballast. So this will help us in putting the floor. We have this, and also we have this. So this is the one that had remained, and we've brought new. So after the roofing, after the piping, we'll now start flooring the house, just putting a simple floor down here. Yeah. Yeah, so for the new subscribers, this is a 3-bedroom house. So we're building for my sister a house here in the village, a village called Nyabuhanse village, and it's a good learning process, especially for me. Even when I will begin our house there, I think we'll have gathered like enough experience for ensuring that you supervise a job full time. Like, I've really learned a lot, especially through construction. So the house starts from here. You can see, guys, the way it's arranged. So I think now it's even more easily planned. So this is the living room. We have the dining, we have the kitchen on that corner, and the pantry. And here, this corridor brings you to 2 bedrooms. There's one on this side, the toilet, and another bedroom on this side. And then now the master bedroom is over here. So this is the master bedroom. We are still yet to partition the bathroom, but I think after the roofing, that's when you get to easily see a house. So now that everything is taking shape, so we'll also do some blundering before the so blundering is usually if you want now to put the ceiling. So we'll try to get some timbers, we do the blundering, we fix the doors, especially the back door and the front door. These are the main ones that are really needed. So those are what now our next step are. After we finish roofing, I know by tomorrow we'll not be talking now anything about the roofing process. We'll just have to now inspect and see whether it rains or stuff like this, because also roofing is a bit tricky. You have also to supervise and see, does it rain, or was the roofing process done perfectly? Yeah. Well, so I was still here and I've received a call that we have a visitor at our home. An international visitor has actually decided to visit our village, to come and explore, to come and meet us. So let's quickly go meet him. And yeah, so kids enjoying wheelbarrow. Hi, how are you? Yes. Yeah, so you know, when you're called with a visitor, you have to rush to go and check them. So they are with a friend. Actually, they are with Gaki. So he's also a YouTuber. I met him once at the village market, and today they've also decided to come and visit our home. And we'll also learn how they do things in their country, and also they'll see how we do our stuff also here in Africa. Yeah, so let's rush there. We go and meet them. Yeah. Hey. No, we don't love to keep visitors waiting. Yeah. I'm also trying to look for a second-hand motorbike, actually, because I want to I think motorbikes are more better. There are some that I'm looking for. I think a second-hand is what I can buy, just to be maneuvering around with it here in the village, because at the moment the prices of motorbikes have really gone high. So I found like 2 different people who are selling their motorbikes, because I have one which is my cousin's, but it's not in a good condition. So I think motorbike is more easy. And also our van has been hired for a week, and I thank God that it's also January, and also we have gotten some car hire. So yeah, it's a good business, especially for the van hire. At least at the end of the day you get something. Yeah, so especially that's why I'm trying to look for a second-hand motorbike, because I've seen that it really helps, you know, distances, maybe kilometers. You go up there, construction site, to go back home, you go to the market center, so it's not easy. I even saw one person commenting, "Hey Nasto, you have become too black these days." It's the sun. Yeah, so we are almost home to go and check on our visitor. Yeah, he'll introduce himself. Yeah, so let's rush. Yeah, we've arrived home, and I've found a group of visitors which I'm really happy to meet. How are you?
How's it going, man?
All good.
What's your name?
My name is Nasto.
Nasto.
Yeah, we met yesterday. I don't know, it was yesterday?
Yeah.
I think it was yesterday.
Possibly,
yeah. When you introduced yourself to our visitors, our village, and I told you to have fun and enjoy our village. Yeah,
and I'm always in shock at how many YouTubers this village has. I'm like, how can one village sustain so many YouTubers?
You know,
but apparently it can.
You know, we have one of the biggest travel YouTubers who comes from our village. And when he went and discovered about YouTube, he came and saw the challenge that we had about employment and youth's idleness. He said, let me also help my brothers so that they can also at least not be too idle and at least help. So I think this is one of the villages that has many YouTubers, maybe in the world, yeah, in the world.
I don't know, at least per capita, you know, per population size.
Yes.
You probably have more YouTubers in New York, but New York has millions of people.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have several thousand people,
Yeah.
and there's like 80 YouTubers or
Yes.
something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know how many. You know better than me.
Yeah,
We
we have
are more than 80.
More than 80.
We are almost 100.
almost 100,
Crazy,
and the
man.
population is not that much.
What is the population size?
I think even 10,000 is more, yeah?
10,000 is more.
Yeah.
So if you have let's say around 100 YouTubers,
Yeah.
and you have 10,000 people, it means 1 out of 100 people is a YouTuber.
At least every home has a YouTuber in our village here. Yeah? Every home you'll find someone has a channel.
That's crazy. That's insane, man.
Mayugno,
Yes.
how are you?
Guys, I'm good.
Yes.
New man, new mouth.
Yeah.
Today is the beautiful day.
Yeah.
We have our brother here,
Yeah.
Mr. Kate.
Mr. Alec.
Alex,
Yes.
who visited us from Israel.
Imagine.
So we are so happy, guys. You know, like there are people who think of a different idea, like our village. You know, there are people who give bad attention for those visitors who have visited us.
Yeah.
Some
They try
others
to
just
discourage,
feared
yeah,
coming.
yeah.
But I'm telling you guys, I think Alec is the one of the inspiration for
Yeah.
the visitor who visit our village.
Yeah.
I think you learn more
Yeah.
from us, like YouTubers in Nyaboanse, and we welcoming others. If you are out there, just welcome. Nyaboanse is for you,
Yeah.
and is for everyone who wish to visit us
Yeah.
one day. Even us, we wish to visit you. So.
Yeah.
By hosting, don't mind.
Yeah.
House is here crazy, and the room is here crazy.
Like rice.
Like rice.
And what's good is if you're a YouTuber,
Yeah.
because we're all YouTubers, we
Yeah.
get to talk about YouTube. You know, stories,
Yes.
advice,
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
encouragement,
Yeah.
all that. You know, this is whenever you sit down with a YouTuber, you know this, right? When you sit
For
down
sure.
with another YouTuber,
Yes.
you start talking about YouTube
Yeah,
all the time.
let me stand like this because
Yeah,
of maybe
for
the
for
sun.
sure, for
yeah?
sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you meet other YouTubers,
Yeah.
you start talking about YouTube, right?
Imagine.
What worked, didn't work. I
Yeah.
did this up, this down. How much
Yeah.
money you're making? Thumbnails, titles, all
Yeah,
that.
sure.
So it's good. It's fine. You know, it's good. It's like a work environment.
Yeah.
It's an office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're sitting and you're discussing, and you always learn from other people.
Yeah.
You know, you learn how they do, what worked for them, but also like what worked for them might not work for you, but
For
each
sure.
person has different style and stuff.
Yeah,
But it's just fun when you're meeting other people and you're getting the YouTube vibes, you know?
Yeah. So how many years have you been like on YouTube?
So I was just saying that we started around the same
Yeah.
time, like beginning
It
2023.
start 2023.
2023.
But me, I start 2023 by uploading.
Yeah.
But start officially, I start 2022.
Yeah.
Very close to 2023.
Yeah,
2023.
something similar with me. 2023, I started,
Yeah.
and then like mid 2023, I went on a big trip, like as a travel vlogger.
Yeah.
I started like being like a nomad, you know.
No, yeah.
Not
yeah.
living at home, kind of traveling, making videos. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's been more than a year and a half now that I've been kind of like almost full-time traveling and creating content.
Yeah, so for the time that maybe you have been traveling and the little time that you have spent maybe in our village here, what is the difference between maybe the YouTubers? You know, we can have many YouTubers, but maybe we have not learned something new. So what is the difference that maybe you have noticed?
I don't know. Look, here, obviously, it's village life is like a big part of the YouTubers' life here
Yeah.
because they are here, right? So it's different than travel vlog, like full-time travel vlogging,
Yeah.
which is what I'm doing, or someone like Coco Girl who
Yeah,
introduced me to
for
Gake.
sure.
It's like,
Yeah.
or Marwa also was a travel
Yeah,
vlogger.
travel
you know?
vlogger, yeah.
So I feel like here, because you are in the same place and with the same type of people, it's
Yeah.
more about like connection personally to the person and his personal journey.
Yeah.
Right, people here are showing their personal growth journey,
Yeah.
their YouTube journey, their family, they're building their house. Each
Yeah,
person
yeah,
here is
yeah.
building his house. They show how to build a house.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like there's more personal development, like
Yeah.
family, as opposed to YouTube travel vlogging where you're going to new places and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're showing new stuff, new culture and everything, and maybe you're looking for specific stories that are interesting, a specific place that has specific meaning.
Yeah.
So it's just different kind of content.
Yeah.
And that's, YouTube is just such a huge platform. There's just millions and millions of creators,
Yeah.
all styles, all kinds. You know what I mean?
So you're not doing it wrongly.
Huh?
Yes, we are doing it the right way.
I don't know. Like I'm not the biggest expert myself, you know. So, but it's definitely different than my content. You know, it's a different type of content.
Yeah.
So, but even in my genre, more of like the full-time travel vlogging, there's lots of different types of travel vlogs.
Yeah.
You know, there are travel vlogs that focus more on food, that focus more on
Hotels,
culture, history, girls.
Yeah.
Some people, their whole vlog is just going to countries and meeting chicks. You know.
Yes.
It can be like the people who go to the dangerous places. And so there's so many genres, and then there are people who do more authentic kind of like raw vlog, and then people who make it much more like edited style, you know. So there's just so many different styles.
Okay.
And you know, there are people who are at the top of their game in each style, right?
Yeah.
So for some people it'll be surprising. You'll see a video, it's like not edited, really well edited and everything, and it has so many views, and like, what? But my video, I'm doing the editing with the music, because he's the top of his style. Some people, they like to watch raw. They watch raw. They don't want like fake edited videos. But then in the edited videos, some people, they're the top of their game, you know. So that's something that you learn along the way.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe for a new YouTuber in our village, maybe what advice? I know you have experience already, because traveling more than a year, being on YouTube more than a year also. I believe there are some skills that you have learned that maybe us, we just start. You know, for example, us. For example, I can maybe meet Mayugno has a channel. I tell him, hey, Mayugno, open for me a channel. Tomorrow I already start my video. Just like that. So maybe what should someone learn before maybe becoming a YouTuber? Or are there skills that are required?
No, that's the beauty. The beauty is you think you need skills, right? I need skills, I need filming skills, I need editing. You don't need that many skills. You need a camera. It can be your phone even if you don't have money to buy like a
camera,
a DJI or a GoPro or whatever. Just a camera and start, you know. And then you learn as you go along. You know, it reminds me. I don't know if you guys ever played a board game, like Monopoly or something. I don't know if you have something like that here in Kenya.
Not that much.
Not that much. Board games. Me and my friends, we like to play board games. So, especially when we were kids, but still, even when we were grown-ups. And you know, there's a game, or it could be a card game. You know, any game. And then you're asking like, how do you play, right? There's rules to the game. And then someone starts to explain, and people don't really understand. And then it's always like, we'll start playing and you understand. Like as we go along, you understand.
You'll get
anything that you learn, it's like that. You only learn as you go along. You never learn before. If you're trying to understand how it works before you even start, you never really get it. How do you get it? When you start doing it. So like editing, how to edit, you can watch 100 videos of how to edit. Until you actually start doing it, you will never learn.
For sure,
and then you learn, and then you get, oh, how do I do it? I got stuck. And then maybe you go to the video explained to you, like a YouTube video, and then you keep going. So same thing, like vlogging. You know, at the beginning, you just start. And then afterwards you watch the vlog and like, well, that wasn't so good. I could have changed that. Because why? Because I was filming into the sun. You now make sure to move that the sun is at your back, right? The sun is on me. So that's something that you see. You see the footage. One is good, one bad, and then you learn. If someone explains that to you before, you might not get it.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Sound, things like that. See, I got this. Why did I get this cover for my video, for my camera? It takes out the wind.
The wind.
And the sound a lot. It helps. How did I learn that? Because I filmed something and I had a lot of wind. I didn't know before. I filmed it like, damn, there's a lot of wind. How do I block the wind? I go online, Google, and then someone says, you know, you can buy this little cover. It costs you $1.50. And it helps to filter out the wind and you can hear the person better. And then I did it. So I did it as I go along. So it's like life. As you go along, you learn.
You learn every
You cannot
day.
know everything beforehand. That's the biggest piece of advice.
Mayugno.
That's the reality, guys. For those who young start YouTube channel, just get your, maybe you don't have money, but start with your phone. So because every beginning of things start from yourself. I love it. I want to do it. So do. Don't wait someone push you. So don't wait, maybe waste your time, start work there. So but I'm really happy to have Mr. Ken. Alec. You know the name is very hard to me. Mr. Alec visited us.
I had a hard time with your name also. Mayugno. 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 So, and yours, sorry, is it?
Nasto.
Yes.
So your channel name was?
Insightful Nomad.
Insightful Nomad.
Insightful
Nomad.
Imagine.
A nomad who brings insight.
For sure.
Exactly. Because I try to do like videos that have a bit more history,
guys, you know,
culture,
things
insights.
can I tell you? Like I know Nasto have audience here, but answer YouTuber who was watching and others who believe, guys, visit not a part of we talking a different. I learned much from him. And I think also he learned much from me. I think this is how the life on YouTube must be don't in a bad position. So I love it. Thank you guys. I go by the name I am Mayugno German Machine.
Yes.
This competition not service is Manganga.
You missed the German machine.
Yeah.
This guy, the German machine.
Yeah, also you're the German machine. No, like us tough people who people feel like we are strong.
German machine.
Fighting people, we are a German machine. Because we can fix everywhere. Me, you can put me even in the school I can teach. Put me cook food I cook.
You can cook.
Go in the hard worker like Mjengo.
You can fit.
They have a, you know what they call this in English? A jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Jack, you can do everything.
Yeah, you can do everything.
He can YouTube. He can mason. He can build houses. He can athlete. He can run. He can do vibes. He can do everything.
So we German machine. So thank you, Mr. Alec.
Yes.
God bless you so much.
God bless you, brother.
I think we will meet more. You know, this is how the family start, guys. Today we have this man. I know one day I will be in your country.
Israel, for sure.
Maybe you host
anyone from Nyabohanse who comes to Israel, I will host him. And you will need me to host you because it's super expensive. So it will really help you.
For real, exactly. So thank you, guys. Support German Machine here. I'm almost there, 40,000. Support me. And if you come from mine, support Nasto. Support
Insightful
Mr.
Nomad.
Mr.
Alec.
Alec, Insightful
Nomad.
Insightful Nomad. I told people even today on my video, YouTube is like my school. I start my YouTube even Nasto, you know, even speak Swahili only. Swahili only was so very hard. There are something I was miss. But at the end of the day, I learned Swahili perfect.
English.
Today also English, no matter it's not 100%, but there are little people can understand.
Not a little, many.
So
if you can communicate with Alec here.
And he understand me.
I understand.
Sometimes he really shocked. So is this zero college, but more experience?
They call it the college of life.
The college of life.
That's where you learn.
And also we have here.
Don't worry, it's good. It's good, man. If you were in the US now, you would pay for a degree $200,000, and now you be in debt for 10 years.
To learn English.
But to learn some bullshit in the college, to learn some literature, or to learn some sociology, like not bullshit stuff, but they pay so much money. And you know, these YouTubers, people, they come, they teach themselves, and they
the language.
Or the language, or how to make YouTube and whatever. And it's like the new world. In the past, everything you had to learn through institution. Now you can teach yourself anything.
For sure. Yes, and we have here our friend Mr. Gake.
Guys.
Very nice, look like Marwa. Glasses.
How are you, Gake? I always said, how are you, Maro?
So what's up, guys? Welcome back to Nasto YouTube channel. My name is Gake. If you're watching this for your first time and haven't subscribed, kindly please consider by subscribing, liking, and sharing. And today is another amazing day over here at the village, whereby Nasto has been amongst those YouTubers who our visitor has visited him, and I think we're going to share some more and more ideas on these amazing platforms. So if you're watching this, watch till the end and tell us what you think about this amazing video, guys.
Yes, and they have the friend here.
Yes, on this side with Gake. This is Being_Sassy.
Being Sassy.
Being_Sassy.
You changed your name?
Yeah, I've changed it to Why Not Prince.
Being_Sassy.
Being_Sassy, actually. And the guys, actually, we're just here, and it's a wonderful and a beautiful day that we have international guest on the village, and we just feeling that vibe, guys, and that is amazing and amazing that coming.
You know, like me, I feel to speak like our amigo right now. I start to speak like amigo.
Like Sassy here. You see, he has changed the name, and also accent has changed.
Even language. There's something actually like a magnet. Like
it's like this. Like what is this? You say who's with this high?
Amigos.
Amigo.
He's an artist from I think USA. So it's the way Sassy is speaking here.
It's called Migol, not Amigo.
You know, last week he was speaking differently. Again, this week a different.
Even the vibe is changing. But actually, guys, we're just moving, just beautiful future that we just wish to be. And currently, guys, I'm road to 1,000. I'm 533. So, and actually, guys, I see there's a progress, and I thank God that I'm moving, and I hope so that I will reach 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible.
All right.
So stay tuned with the video till the end.
Well, so all our friends have left. So kindly go check them out. subscribe to their various YouTube channels. So I'm taking you to my sister's place for the last time. By now I believe the roofing process is over. And also, before we go there, guys, I just want to congratulate our big brother, our boss, let me just call him our big brother Ayamaro, for purchasing his dream car. Yeah, actually I remember, like, for a long time he has been talking about the dream car. It's a safari vehicle, you know, these long vehicles. Personally, for me, I've never been into one. That's the funny thing about Nasto. Yeah, I've never been to a safari park, like to maybe Masai Mara in there with the car and stuff. But I know maybe one day I'll go there, maybe with my family. We enjoy, yeah, and watch the animals. So it's been his dream car. And also it teaches us something, that when you admire something, when you want something really bad, and also you work towards it, if you keep the faith, trust me, you'll achieve it. And I'm really happy for him for buying his dream car. Yeah, and it shows us that for sure, if you believe you can, one day you will probably achieve whatever thing that you look up to. So let's all wish him congratulations. And also, he's planning on opening maybe one of the fine days a travel and tours company. So hopefully, when the company is ready and set, I believe by that time also God will have opened doors. Maybe one day we'll be his customers, maybe to go all the way up to Masai Mara and enjoy. So a big congratulations to you. Yeah, so we're heading to my sister's place, because when I left, like before I came to meet our friends, we had started the last process of roofing, where he's now putting the capes all around. And I don't want to miss seeing how the house looks like before today ends. So I want to rush there. I go show you guys what we have officially done, because I'm really excited of the journey. So the young man is going to the posho mill to grind some maize. So let's get there. Marhaba. Yeah, actually I asked him where they were taking the maize. It's not a lot. Yeah, so he told me they're going to sell the maize. Yeah, so you can imagine what other people go through. So maize, you can either take to the posho mills, or you can decide and sell because of various family needs. So they're going to sell the maize. You can see also there's two more sisters over there, so they can go sell, maybe buy some supper and stuff. Well, we are finally here, and we are finalizing the roofing job. So what they were doing today is putting the capes. I don't know, guys, which position I can stand so that I show you how beautiful and amazing now the house finally, its final look. Yeah, we still have some small portion that needs just here. This is the only portion that is now remaining, that will be finished maybe tomorrow morning. And so the capes are this. You see this line that runs from the top here all the way to the bottom. Actually, it prevents, it's like a joint. It's now covering the joints of the roofing process. So it's been a hectic job, but finally, guys, yeah, we are reaching towards the end. So also another cape up there, like from this point to the last point, and another one over here. So we are going to get 2 more iron sheets. Guys, roofing is no joke. You are told add 2, add 3, so it's a total disaster. But yeah, I know everything that has a beginning will eventually have an ending. So you know, these capes, as we are just getting them from the iron sheets, so I told you earlier that the iron sheets that we have are not 3 meters. So when trying to divide them, they don't produce 2-3 portions. So they end up producing 2 and another half. So the half unfortunately cannot be used into covering the capes. But I know tomorrow, after tomorrow's work, the house now will be even. Everywhere will be covered. So tomorrow morning again, we'll start another hustle of looking for 2 more iron sheets so that we can complete. As I had told you, we have also given the job of wiring, especially putting the pipes. So for the cables, we have not bought them, but we have ordered for the pipes for putting piping. And also we'll try this time round, you know, as more construction goes on, at least you get to discover that now we need to put this. So in this house we will try to put CCTV lines, because in my home when we were building we did not put those CCTV lights. And also we'll try to put also the wall lights, which we also lacked in my house. So the more you do things, the better ideas you get. So we'll try to put CCTV lines so that again, once we start now putting the CCTV job, we don't again start to destroy the wall. So that's what we have also decided that we are going to make, so that it's easier for us. So we'll also have security lights out here. So those are the things that now we'll start to consider. We'll put some pipes here, behind there also for security reasons. And I've also seen people now putting like lights outside. So we'll also find maybe a place like there, up there we'll also have a security light when we begin the wiring process. And also here in the balcony we'll also have to add like another socket, maybe somewhere here. So for the sockets, each room will have like so guys, you can see it's even more dark in here. So we have considered more places, like they can either decide to put a television here or put a television here. So it's their house, it's them now to decide. So for the master bedroom, you can see guys, the whole room has been roofed. The sitting room, the whole place has been roofed. The bedrooms, everywhere roofed, except just this one that we are going to finish tomorrow. This hall and this hall. So I'm really super excited of the journey that we have made at my sister's place. So now what you're dealing with is the windows. So that's the next tough project that we are looking for. But I'll also look for a design that maybe one of you, if they like them, they can also use them maybe in their houses, because we try to make things also simple for everyone. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching the video till this point. If you haven't subscribed, like and share. So bye bye, I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye bye.